Hey guys, welcome back to Phillips Hot Rod Garage. I'm getting tired of working with a vise that's not mounted. I'm getting ready to put these cowl sides onto my Model A Ford. I got to use the shrinker stretcher a little bit. We're going to mount this vise tonight. We're going to open up this shrinker stretcher combo from Eastwood. We're going to mount them to the base plate. We're going to put it in the vise. We're going to put them to work. Let's get this stuff unboxed. Let's get this thing mounted. Alright guys, so this is just an old cheap vise from Harbor Freight. Can't put a ton of pressure on it. These things are known to break, but it'll work good for what I need to do. Now the way I had this thing sitting on the table, there's 3 mounting flanges. And the way I had it sitting was with one located into this corner. Hey, I just realized I don't have anywhere to mount that. I mean, if I mount it right here, it's gonna be right down into this square tubing. So what I gotta do is turn this plate around, get it mounted with that to the back. That way I can have a bolt on either side and one to the back. That'll get it. Hey, I don't know how you do it, but this is how I'm gonna do it. All right, let's get a drill. Some bolts. All right, looks like we're gonna be drilling with a 7/16. Hey, I need a center punch. That'll work. I might better mark that with this marker instead. With all that rust on the table, can't hardly see that center punch. Oh yeah, that'll work better. These trusty Milwaukee markers never fail. They'll draw over rust or anything. I think I'll drill a pilot hole. 3/16 ought to do it. All right, now I got to drill through the bottom. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of eyeball this thing, try to get it centered. It doesn't really matter if it's not perfectly centered under the bottom, but we want to get it as straight as possible, but it's not really critical. Let's see how close we are. Pretty close. Pretty close. That's close enough. Hey, there's water coming out of there. What? Rusty water at that. It's going everywhere. I need a cup. I clean up and throw all my cups away. And now I don't have one. Now, honestly, that surprised me. I got this table, it was outside, sitting in the weather. It's been in my shop for a couple of years. So to be full of water is kind of surprising. Didn't expect that. So we just let that old rusty water drain for a while. While that's draining, we'll go ahead and drill these to a larger size. 7/16. Guys, this cobalt drill is kind of aggravating. It works pretty good, but not that good. You get it in a bind, the light on it starts flashing. All right, time for some oil. A little WD-40 worked. A better chuck would help. There we go. And that's the downside of having a keyless chuck. When you don't have a key, you can tighten it down with. So these keyless ones, sometimes you just can't get the bit in there tight enough, especially when the bit doesn't have flat sides on it. If I had some bits with flat sides instead of just round, it wouldn't have slipped in the drill like that. But hey, we got the job done. One more hole to drill, we'll get it mounted. Did I just put my bit away? All right. Here we go. Now we got a mess to clean up. I just got some bolts out of my junk. I didn't see any reason to go buy any. I could be buying new bolts for these hot rod projects. You know what I'm saying? So I just picked up some out of the junk. It's always good to have a stash of bolts laying around. Collect as many of them as you can. Time to tighten it. All right, that's perfect. Got room here to tighten the vise. What I also like about it being mounted on this corner, I can turn it and use it from the side, from this side, from the corner. 3 positions I can use it in. I think that's gonna work out really good. All right, let's get the shrinker stretcher combo unboxed. This base plate, get this stuff put together, get it mounted up in this vise. All right guys, this is item number 20357 from Eastwood. Comes with, looks like some instructions, 4 bolts, washers. And that's a pretty thick piece right there. Got an Eastwood logo stamped into it. Nice piece. So the way this is gonna work is this flange they have welded to the bottom of this is just gonna mount down into this vise, or sit down in the vise. Clamp down tight. Just give somewhere to bolt the shrinker and the stretcher to hold it all in place while you put some pressure on it trying to shrink and stretch the metal. All right. Now we're going to open up the shrinker and the stretcher. This combo is item number 51088. Been wanting to pick up one of these for quite a long time. Pretty excited to have these. Instructions, handles, and for the good part here. This blue one is the shrinker. Of course, that means the yellow one is the stretcher. I think I have that backwards. Let's turn it around. That'll work much better. Go ahead and get these things bolted in place. And they collide with each other. Yes, they do. So it'll be one handle at a time on this setup. That'll be all right. Yep, that's how they got it designed. So probably what I'll do is, instead of tightening these handles down, I'll just leave them loose. That way I can just take them in and out. Won't be a big issue. Use this one in this direction, this one in this direction, use this one in this direction, this direction. Pretty versatile setup, I believe. Use these things from any direction. Of course, just tighten it down from the side here. That'll work too. I think that's going to work. All right, guys, appreciate you hanging out with me. One thing's for sure, you can't have a hot rod shop and get these cars built without the right tools. So let me know down in the comments if you're okay with these tool videos from time to time. I'm going to spend most of my time working on these cars, but every once in a while, I'm going to get some new tools and I'll show you what I got. If you guys are okay with that, hey, it's fine with me either way. But I had to have those to get this thing going. So what I got to do is I got to put some more shape in this panel. So it's time to get to fitting this thing. And I'm going to figure out what I got to do. I'm going to get this done. Y'all like the videos, share the videos. Go ahead and subscribe if you've not already subscribed. I'm going to have a lot of neat things coming up. I'm going to get started on this. I'm going to get started right away. But I'll see you guys in the next video.